Hi everybody, welcome to another HeadCasey update video thing. Yay! Sure, why not? Let's just jump right into this one. Working in this building, in this hotel and apartment complex, I've met a lot of interesting characters. I met a fella who was he was a senior citizen, an elderly man, but he was a very sophisticated old British fellow. And he invited me up to his room for a fantastic meal and to share some drinks and conversation. And he was such a sophisticated man. The conversation just never ran dry. And conveniently enough, neither did the bottomless glass of champagne he kept giving me. I swear, in one evening I went through a whole bottle of champagne. And then he kept inviting me back almost every night for the week that he was here. I had a fantastic time. And he's checked out now, and I'm going to miss him a lot. But apparently he's a repeat customer, so I'll be looking forward to the next time I see him for a bit of a champagne and a conversation, you know. Tell him some of my stories that I've been telling you. Other characters that I've met was at one point we had a mother-daughter combination come to stay with us. And the mother's name was Amanda, and the daughter's nickname was Twiggy, after that old model Twiggy. Well, anyway, Amanda and Twiggy were, new to the area. They'd come from overseas, and they were really, a nice family. Well, my mum said to me at one point that they're considering going down to Surfers Paradise, which is sort of like the young people hang out. There's some shops and some tourist attractions, and I'd been down there a few times, and she said to me, since Amanda and Twiggy are going down there, why don't you go down there with them and be a tour guide? So I thought, that sounds like a great idea. It gets me out of the house for a day and, out of the building for a day. And, I'll get to go shopping and stuff. That'll be great. So we all head down to the Surfers Paradise, me, Amanda and Twiggy. And we get there, we park up and put the money in the meter and go for a bit of a shop and get some lunch. Well, we did do a couple of touristy attractions. There's a lovely cat cafe. And we went and we played with the cats, and I love cats, so that was a delight. We went to a thing called Infinity, which is similar to, in Auckland, there was a tourist attraction. It was very similar. I forgot what the name of it was now, but it's a series of rooms, and all of the different rooms have a theme. Like one room might be full of balls, and one room might be full of lasers and fog, and one room might be just the floor is a giant balloon, and you have to kind of waddle across this balloon. Well, it was a really good time. But as we were walking around the different shops and things, we kept wandering past Condom Kingdom. Now, for those of you who watched my old videos from back in New Zealand, you may recall while I was moving, I panicked because amongst the boxes that I went to ship to Australia, I'd forgotten to write on my box, under my customs form, the big bag of dildos that I'd hidden in my box. I forgot to list it because I thought, there's got to be a lot of people that don't mention dildos when they're bloody sending shit through customs. Well, the good news is that my box of dildos actually arrived. It was fine. You don't have to worry about that. The bad news is that customs went and took my sex toy cleaner. So that was awkward. That presents a bit of an awkward problem. So wandering past Condom Kingdom, I couldn't help but think to myself, well, I need to get the sex toy cleaner. It's an important thing to have. But of course I was with Amanda and Twiggy. Now Twiggy was only 14. And every time we went past Condom Kingdom, she sort of got all giggly and awkward and shy. And me and Amanda thought it was just fine. So I sort of, after the third time we've walked past it, I sort of said, we should go in there. We should go in there. It'll be funny. You two can have a look around and have a laugh, and I'll quickly go and buy an awkward item. And they sort of go, oh, yeah, all right, sure, okay. And as soon as we get in there, I quickly kind of break away from the group and try and walk straight to the counter, straight to the shopkeeper and go, do you have some sex toy cleaner? And she goes, sorry, what was that? And right then, of course, Twiggy and Amanda both come walking over, what? And I sort of try and lean in and go, sex toy cleaner. And the lady goes, oh, yeah, well, it's sex toy, come over here, we got that. And Amanda and Twiggy obviously heard, and, they both sort of blush and look away awkwardly and whatnot, and I'm sort of just like, I need to buy my things, man. I need to make sure things are hygienic. I mean, damn, what do you want from me? So I went and I bought the stuff, and it was actually surprisingly cheap. I was pretty happy with that. So the good news was that Customs, even though they took that, it wasn't difficult to replace. So cheers for that one, Customs. You led to an awkward story that became an awkward YouTube video. Hooray! So I could be a tour guide again, but something tells me from the first time it didn't go so well. So I mean, the highlight of the trip was definitely the cat cafe. Let's just focus on the nice, the innocent. There was a bunch of cats. Lovely. So thanks for watching this awkward little video, but again, I'm gonna just try and end the video nice and quick and awkward. So thanks for watching, subscribe and all of that, yay! And there's a glass table there, so I've got to kind of awkwardly go around it each time. I got to figure out a new plan for this. Right, bye!